We might just be another travel family living in a caravan and traveling around Australia, but we have been on the road now since August 2023. We have so much exciting stuff coming up, so we thought, why not get our shit together and bring you along on this crazy journey that is our life. So welcome to Waking Up in Oz. So we thought we would do a little recap on what the F happened. God, oh my God.
Yeah, so I guess the day started off even rough. Like, you got a remote control car stuck in your hair.
Yeah.
But we both got the train, which was good. And then pretty much standard practice, hooked up and attempted to turn around. As you probably already know, that didn't happen. We were just too long, and the soft sand, and from a bird's eye view it looks like super easy, but like every sand dune just started going up like that. So the van couldn't get up it, the truck could get up it to a degree, but then once you're up there you can't really maneuver the van from a 45-degree hill. Yeah,
because once the car was like this and then the van was like this, and then Jake tried to turn, our recovery box on the back of the canopy hits the front box if we're if we're on like a gutter, or which we learnt the hard way one night.
Probably
we
not
came
on a
out
gutter,
of the hole,
but we have to be on a decent 45.
That night that we did it in the hole, and the first time it happened.
Oh, but I was turning
and we
around that time.
dinted. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, so the turnaround didn't happen, and we decided to go out the way that we went out the previous day, which was
Soft.
a super soft track, and we had to go in and vote, which we didn't even end up getting to vote because there weren't an interstate thing at Denham. So we'd driven this track with just the truck on, but
with 55 in the tyres. So I was hoping that once we dropped them, I had the tyres on 20. I just dropped them pretty much to a point. You can go a little bit lower than that, but probably not too much lower than that. And I was like, surely if I hit this with pace, we'll just get through. Because it went from like really soft up over this bend, and then went hard again, and then back soft again. I was like, all I need to get through is about 40 metres, I reckon. And I was feeling good, and then it literally fell like up the place.
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought he stopped because I was running behind filming, and
it was like one of those like highway stop bays when they have them on the side for the trucks. And they're up a hill and there's that soft rocky sand. The car just sunk, the van sunk, and
you can see the truck doing this.
Yeah, like it didn't even spit up sand.
It just went down.
It just went boss, and I was like,
it sucked.
Here we are again.
And obviously being experienced boggers, once your car stops, there's just no point in accelerating more, because then you just got to dig more.
Yeah.
Got out, got the shits, or got the, I can say shits on this, can't I? Got the shits.
Told me to stop filming.
Yeah, enough, please.
Told you to stop filming because...
And he was cranky. Like, it was about 40 minutes of trying to turn the caravan around. Yeah. And Jake likes to use the term nurse the truck. So you like nurse... We like nursing the truck.
No, we like taking care of the truck.
Yeah.
If Carly was the driver, I reckon we'd have gone through 3 diffs, 4 rims, probably an engine by now.
But we wouldn't be bogged as much.
Yeah, we would.
So after the 40 minutes of trying to turn around, couldn't turn around, we decided to go down the soft sand track.
We had to. We didn't have options.
We had to. There was no other way out. So we've hit it, and then we've gone down. Jake lost his shit.
Yeah. Enough. Please.
And then, we just went straight to getting the max tracks out.
Max tracks, started digging.
Yeah, there's no other things. Alright. So we're bogged again. Jake's super pissed, as anyone would be. It's been a effed morning. Nothing has gone to plan. Ouch! No, it just stopped. But then there's that hard spot just up there as well. So I think we could have gone a bit harder. Took a bit soft. Don't tell Jake I said that. But let's get these maxis out, figure out what we're gonna do, and get out of here because the flies are coming. It's getting hot. This is the track. Do we go backwards, gun it again? Or do we go forwards and just slug it forwards? What are we doing? Are we going backwards or forwards? Forwards? Do you want these under the Caravan? Off. Oh dear. That one just got chewed up and flicked out. So it took us then another 20 minutes probably of digging to find the max tracks.
Well, Carly thought she'd find them behind the van because it spat she thinks a max track can spit 10 metres, but
it was a rock.
So yeah, once we pretty much took max tracks out, I was hoping that if we just could pop up and just get a little bit further, then we could hit this hard stuff. We tried popping up once, went straight, Carly just said we spat it the first time, then went back down.
Are you in high or low?
No.
You got this, babe. Believe in you. I reckon we need to drop them tyres. What's the Caravan tyres on? I think we should just dump them all.
Can you start digging tyres out?
Yeah. What, the max tracks?
So we just went into full bog mode, dropped the van tyres, which I should have done before we even went. But I was hoping that we could just shoot off. And obviously when you're trying to manoeuvre a van around, having really low pressures in your van with the van pushing angles is just not best. Anyway, so then we did that, dumped the van, and to the point where it just dug out all the tyres, double the maxis across, and I think we did that about 3 minutes.
Not the one that worries things on straight away.
What were the tyres on?
20. No, they were pretty low. This sand is just...
Yeah, you can see it. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Oh. Oh, you're kidding. You could have shown him extra. I just accidentally found a max track behind the caravan. I hope it's a max track. Something soft. Something soft, something hard. Oh, it was a rock. Oh, fuck. I'm getting drunk tonight. This is effed. I'll take it up. This is a soft bit. Through here. And then we hit this stuff, which is hard. Back to the hard stuff. But then there's this messed up situation here, which is like a road, and here, but then it's hard there, so we might just have to skull drag this thing the rest of the way. Poor drone.
Anyway, so then we did that, dumped the van, and to the point where it just dug out all the tyres, double the maxis across.
Go, go, go! Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. I'm so annoying. So we're out of the first soft spot, and then we're about to hit that other soft spot. Do we like preempt it and just set up the max tracks in like a train?
Let's go for a walk.
May as well take some maxis.
No confidence, babe.
Does he blame me?
I think we did that about 3 times, up and down, and finally got onto the hard stuff, which, you know, you think you're out, but then we had that other corner. Problem with the other corner was we had a corner, a tight corner, soft sand, a like big mound, so we couldn't really take it wide, and like it was up a hill, so you went down into this like corner, and then you had to boot up this, like, it wasn't a massive hill, but it was uphill to get to this hard
incline.
stuff, an incline. And it was softer than what we'd just been through, because everyone sort of gets down to that boggy area and just sort of powers out, which is all right, it's what you got to do, but when you got a van on, that power out just seems to not work as well. And we could get a run up, so I wouldn't be able to hit it at 60, it'd be like maybe 30.
Thinking let's start here.
What, get up there?
Yeah. Ah, shit.
Spikes? What's further up? Does it just go to road?
Yeah, hard up here. It's just locked up. About here. 2 problems though. It's a corner. It's narrow. And it's soft. And we got no run up.
That's like 4 problems. But then this is all dirt road. Oh, that's watching you. We're just lucky that there was that hard bit in between the 2 soft bits.
Yeah, otherwise, if we didn't have that hard bit, we would have had to go backwards and maybe try and reverse out the track we came in, but that would have been an absolute nightmare. That was about 100 metres of not boggy, but reversing, going through angles and
yeah. Anyway, so we decided to go up onto, there was some car tracks on the dunes that was all like the roots were overgrown. So we didn't make those tracks, they were there. We just took those tracks. So
which
they come for us.
Added another complexity
to
it, because the road was obviously lower than the dunes, so to get the car and the van up,
the angle was insane. There is this little tracky track here, but I don't know. Like this is like.
The starts get the soft block. Yeah, so then you can't swing it wide, but then you got to get up over.
Is there any way you can reverse up? Or are we out of luck there? It's harder than that. But then again, if we set up the max tracks and then like we're pretty low.
Yeah,
It's worth a try. If we're going to try it, we may as well line up the max tracks and get it ready.
So what are we not going to try to start here?
How are you going to get up on that track?
Yeah. Try and creep up.
Would you have to reverse back a bit?
I'll reverse back a little bit, swing a triple wide here. And then just enter it. Problem is, if we get bogged there, it's probably a better spot to get bogged there, but because this is just. But as soon as I start turning that, it's just going to go straight there. Unless I can hit it wide.
No, because look at that. If you hit it wide. No, let's do this. Sorry, dunes. But someone's already done it.
Get the maxi out of the way for now. And then as soon as I start to go down, we'll just put maxi straight under and just sort of.
I have never seen the van on that angle before, and with no other option, we just had to keep going because we were already up on that 45 or whatever angle it was.
Yeah, it would have been close to like at least a 40.
The water was pissing out of our overflows, or out of our tanks.
It was just...
And we just had to keep going. Oh my God. That van is on a hectic lane. Oh my God, oh my God. Fuck. Oh my God, we are losing so much water. But it's fine, it's fine. Oh! Oh! have a really, really tall van on 37s. And yeah, that looked like it was going to tip. Hopefully my cupboards are still shut. Did you see that?
The van was like, reckon she's on a tip?
It was so, it was,
Yeah. It's starting to like.
nah. But it was on like bump stops.
Sick. Paraglide.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Like full.
Yeah. And I was commentary the whole time because I thought that the caravan was about to bloody roll over. You cut your leg. We've had a casualty. A broken... Look at all this water that we lost. All right, well, we're not out yet.
Nah, let's go pick up all our shit and
Try and get out of here. We don't even know, like, where this track leads. Hopefully to the road.
Coming back through here.
Yeah.
Let's just go straight down there.
Where?
Straight ahead. Nah. Oh, well, that's a lot of water.
It's a lot of water.
That van must have been like. Oh, was that the van tire up on there? The van tire go up over that.
Where?
Up over this bush.
Yeah, must have. It was
Like
sketchy. Like, I was very scared.
That's hectic. Let's get out of here.
All right. Max tracks, shovel, thongs.
Real shovel. Real man shovel. See this?
It's like the smallest shovel.
Real man shovel.
Dodge thinks it's his shovel.
I mean, looking back at it now, if I could have done it again, and you always find these things when you do it, and then you
In
look back and
hindsight.
go, in hindsight, I should have dumped the van airbags on that one side, pumped them all the way up on the other side, so the angle wasn't that bad. But to be honest, I thought the van was going to tip as well.
Could you feel it on the back?
Yeah, it was definitely, because once it went up on that mound, I was pulling through not soft sand, but it was still soft, so I had to sort of give it a bit as well.
Yeah.
And when I look back at the van, I was just like, in that moment, you just got to sort of go and hope that it doesn't tip.
Yeah.
But taking my hat off to like Terraglide.
Yeah, our suspension.
Like, we went from Cruise Master to Terraglide, and we haven't looked back. Like, we've never had, even if that crazy angle and all of that, no cupboard opened in the van.
Yeah, nothing was knocked over.
Nothing was out of
there was
place.
nothing open.
Dishwasher was full and nothing broke in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a pretty good testament to
Terraglide.
the suspension.
Anyway,
Because
so,
it's an independent.
yeah, so
suspension.
full independent. And I guess the pros of it is you get 230mm of travel, and your airbags are much larger, and also you got that anti-rev sway bar.
Is that like 230 mil?
230mm of travel, yeah. Which is your Cruise Master, I think it's 130. Which obviously in that scenario helps a lot. And we're a heavy van, so yeah, full testament. But then we got out of there, got onto the next hard bit. We're thinking, yep, sweet, all good. We hadn't even driven the track after this part yet. And it was just a basic four-wheel drive track. Cruising through, got right to the end, nearly to the part where we turn around and start heading back to the camp. And yeah.
You could turn left or right, like a normal intersection, but the right-hand turn, the mound's medium strips, nature's medium strips in the centre, we couldn't get through that way, so we would have had to have turned left and turned around and then come out. But the actual turn was very narrow and we didn't have enough room to hit it wide and turn around because it was just like the mounds coming in either sides. So I jumped out at that point and filmed it because I was like, this is going to be hectic. And yeah, it was pretty scary. We've run into this situation, these big old mounds that hopefully won't be a problem. You're gonna have to go back and then...
Yeah, so pretty much pushed it to the point where, like, it couldn't have gone any further. Like, the van was literally going past that 45 and it was just like, nah, stop here.
Jesus Christ. Goes again. The lean of the van, that's what's going on.
And then pretty much reversed it back as far as we possibly could to then the van went up on another medium strip just to get it straight and we had to swing a little bit wider. But like once again, look back on it, hindsight, should have got out, dropped one bag. But the problem is it sort of went up this medium strip and then up the other one. So yeah.
Yeah, we had no other option. And I guess we celebrated, which you would have saw in the video, we celebrated that good job, we did it, yay, we're out of it. And then we hit this and I was like, that's it, there's our van gone. You started yelling at me because my face was like, ooh, you're like, what's wrong?
Yeah, well, when you look at your wife's face and it's just like, you're like, don't give me that face, just tell me what's wrong. Like, I can't read your face.
And again, the van held up, no cupboards burst open. We turned around and we went back, pulled up. Rocky had woken up by that time, so she was screaming. And
went back, ate up, and went to the pub and get some lunch and alcohol.
Yeah, well, no, I left the stuff at the campsite, so I had to walk back with the kids while Jake aired up to go get the tire inflator, his thongs, and some toys that we'd left. So I'm like carrying both the kids back. Yeah, anyways, we went and rehydrated at the pub I had a G&T because I had a headache from, too much manual labour. And yeah.
Yeah, we called it a day, but...
And then we thought we were out of we were like, yeah, let's just get to camp. And then we went to Big Lagoon on the Francis Perron National Park. And again, didn't do research.
She wasn't a crazy trip.
It wasn't a crazy trip in, but
corrugation,
it was, yeah.
soft, couple of like sharp corners.
Yeah.
Easy to do, but after the day we just had was
Yeah.
just like
we're like, oh my god, just don't get bogged. Like, we obviously had to air down and stuff, and then we pulled into camp and there was no campsites left. So Big Lagoon, if you've ever been or know of it, it's a free camp, an off-grid camp in the national park, but you can't book it. So in my mind, an abundance of camps, which you'd think so because the lake is huge, or the lagoon's huge. Pulled up, there's like 15 sites and they're all taken.
And only probably 6 good ones, to be honest.
Yeah.
All the other ones like up on the hill and...
Yeah. Anywho, we didn't get a site and we slept on the side of the road.
And then jagged a site the next day.
Yes.
But
yeah, that was our eventful morning that we didn't know was going to be that eventful. I'm glad that I filmed. I hope that you take back all your negative comments towards me. And yeah, thanks for watching. We're hoping to bring out some more episodes. We just need to get our stuff together.
we'll see.